护法居居光朗安息，王公加持菩萨。第三课程。南无根本传承上师莲生活佛。南无大白莲花童子圣尊。南无大白莲花童子圣尊。南无大白莲花童子圣尊。南无华光自在佛。南无真佛中历代传承祖师。南无中央毗卢遮那佛。南无东方大正佛。顶后。唵普陀人生是顶后。唵普陀人生是顶后。唵普陀人生是顶后。唵普陀人生是顶后。唵普陀人生是顶后。唵普陀人生是顶后。唵普陀人生是顶后。唵普陀人生是顶后。唵普陀人生是顶后。唵普陀人生是顶后。唵普陀人生是顶后。唵普陀人生是顶后。唵普陀人生是顶后。唵普陀人生。
Buddhist than we think. Okay. Okay. First of all, the different types of Buddhisms that you talked about, it is no difference than Christianity. You have different denominations.
Okay.
All right. Catholic is also Christianity, but it is very different in their practice than what you Baptists would have practiced. Okay. So it's just a lot of different denominations, and along with that, it comes with a lot of different focuses. Okay. For instance, if you talk about Buddhism in Southeast Asia, okay, their focus, their type of Buddhism is about purely working on themselves, more so than to spread the Dharma, and to the goal is to practice on themselves. Our type of Buddhism, we practice not just on ourselves. You know, that is a very important part of it, but also in helping others to understand the practice and help the others to practice. Now, there is a fundamental difference when we talk about helping others to practice. In Buddhism, we do not go out there unlike Christianity. Christianity is about spreading the gospel. We go out there, and sometimes it can be interpreted as being a little bit aggressively getting people to learn about God. And because in a lot of Christian, it's really out of goodwill. I mean, I found this is great, and you really need to know. In Buddhism, we more believe in karma, in the parts that if it's meant to be, it is meant to be. Because we believe in that it's impossible to bring salvation to everybody in this world. And that's why we also believe in reincarnation. Because if it doesn't happen in this lifetime, there are other lifetimes. The opportunities will always be there. Okay? Buddhism itself is not really a religion. As you point out, it's not about worshiping.
Right.
Okay? Buddhism, to really simply put it, you can conclude Buddhism in 3 simple sentences. Okay? avoid all that is evil, embrace all that is good, okay? And to cleanse your own mind, okay? By avoiding the evil is simple. We all understand what it is.
Right.
Don't do any bad deeds out there. And we all know, what is good, what is bad. And embrace all that is good. Embrace all that is good. Anything we can do to help the others out of goodwill, anything out of goodwill, embrace that. To cleanse your own mind, that's a little bit tricky, okay? What we believe that everything that happens in this world is created by the human mind, okay? Now, it's based on karma and reincarnation. Karma means that you do something good, something's good gonna happen. You plant an apple, apple seed, you'll have apple, you won't get orange. If you do something, you do a bad deed, it will catch up with you, okay? And that's karma. There's no exception in there, okay? But there are exceptions. Exception is about how do you go in there and utilize certain practice to kind of balance things out, okay? I mean, you can, as we practice spiritually, or the good deeds that we do, sometimes our good deeds can balance out a bad deed that we've done previously, okay? Kind of just counter it. So one part is the karma itself. The other part is reincarnation. Now, why is reincarnation important? Because we so often heard somebody say, well, so-and-so, something terrible happened to him. Got into a terrible car accident and, got killed. And he had been such a good person, such a religious person, okay? And why would such terrible thing happen to him? And some people may even come to the conclusion that there is no God, okay? And a lot of people utilize that excuse, okay, not to get into the spiritual practice, because this is a way for them to believe, you know what, there's no higher being out there. If there's a higher being, why would such a good person die in such tragic fashion, okay? So, because there is reincarnation, okay, everything that happened to us, regardless is good or bad, is a result of what we've done previously. They're not happening in this life.